This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today, this time taking a look at yet another application that's aimed at small children. This application is a little bit higher up in the age ratings than a lot of the ones that we look at, so slightly older than toddlers, though we do think toddlers could get away with using this. And again, this is yet another application that's aimed at your children in kind of a a bedtime reading scenario where it's at night, you're trying to get your kid to go to sleep, you read with them, you play with them, you have some fun, you have some nice bonding moments before they go to sleep, that sort of thing, though you could use this at any other point in the day too, to simply distract your kid. Parents know what we're talking about, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this and get straight into things. This application is called Grolly Arctic, or Grolly at the North Pole. We think it's Grolly, it could be Grolly, however you want to pronounce it. But this application is available for a 99-cent bargain at the moment, though come December 21st it is going to be available for the typical price of $3.99. Either way, it's a fantastic price considering a typical print publication style book like this is going to run you anywhere from $15 to $30. So in that sense, an app that's 15 to 5 times, cheaper than your typical offering is okay with us. And this is just the North Pole variety of the Grolly series, so there's Grolly Animal Adventures that comes with a lot more content that this serves as a chapter to, which you can invest in the other if you'd like, though this one, the Grolly North Pole, is available as a separate application too, as kind of a holiday throwout. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and just show you how this works. This is of the ebook variety. So in this sense, here's the quick intro that you don't really get to flick through. It's not an ebook in that sense. We do see a lot of apps where you have to flick through the pages in exactly a typical sort of book reading scenario. Though in this case it's a little bit different. There's animations, interactive elements, and before we go any further, if you haven't noticed already, the artwork in this app is absolutely fantastic. Usually we have quite a lot of complaints about the artwork in these things, because they're just not good or they're kind of amateurish, but in this case this is on the same level or above any kind of print publication that's out there. We're big on writing the print medium as it is in the moment, and we know what we're talking about. This is absolutely brilliant, and if you're into reading to your kids, you're not going to notice any change between your typical reading books and the ones that are here. Obviously we're going to do the North Pole because that's what's available. We happen to have the others too, but we're just going to do the North Pole. And it's just cute too. The artwork is just absolutely wonderful. You see these lively animations that are going on. And then the idea here is that this child is going to sleep or has a lot of trouble going to sleep. And when she does, she gets whisked away into kind of this dream world, which is this Arctic-themed fantasy reality. And then the only real instructions you get are this: help Emma find her friend Grolly and touch all the animals. Simple enough, your kid's going to love this. It really is as simple as touching all the animals. You have these cute kind of cutout style animals, you tap them, they do things, it's lively, it's energetic. And of course there's sounds that are involved that we have turned off too, because it's easier to hear us that way. There's a soundtrack and all kinds of sound effects that are going on that are in the background that are absolutely fantastic too. And there you see Grolly goes away. And so if you want to go on to the next level, you simply hit this little arrow, and then the tab that appears, she goes off, and then it loads the next page. So in this sense, it's sort of like an ebook, flicking through the different pages, but not exactly. One of the other elements that we want to show you really quickly is this encyclopedia. So this is not just an entertainment value, but also a very educational one too. If you want to learn about the animals that are in the Arctic, this is a great way to do it. Your child can hit this button, read as much as they like, have it read to them, even using this tab. So all of this stuff is just integrated into such a beautiful package, and it's such a great price at the moment. It's really hard to stay away. And again, obviously this would amount to a just extreme amount of casual bedtime reading. Even during the day, you could give this to your kid, and we have a feeling that if they really enjoy it, which we think they would, they're going to spend a whole lot of time with it. Again, it's just fantastic, and as a single chapter of a much larger spiel, obviously you could go back and buy the others too, and then have even more Grolly content to add to this. So that's essentially all we have to say about it. We're going to go ahead and go into the other area just so you can see this. And again, all of these animals are clickable, every single one, which is great. Sometimes we see kind of a selectivity in what can be clicked and what can't. And it's just cute. It's so lively. We really did love this application. We have a feeling, there's not a kid on the planet that wouldn't like it too. So with that in mind, again, at the 99-cent price that it's at now, jump on it. Get on it straight away, because it's only going to get better, and it's fantastic as is. Even at the stock $3.99 price, it's still an incredible bargain. Obviously, that's a whole five times cheaper than your average print publication of this type. So again, still an amazing value for the price. The artwork is brilliant, the animations are cute, the story is fantastic, and your kids are going to love this. And of course, it's a neat example of what can be done with the iPad in terms of modern reading and interacting with children. So at the end of the day, Grolly at the North Pole is going to get a solid 4. We'll give it a 5. We're going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars from us. We really enjoyed the app. It's absolutely brilliant and we loved it. So 5, very well deserved 5 out of 5 stars, as well as a hearty recommendation, especially at the current price. So that's all we have to say about it. This is Grolly at the North Pole, which is part of a much larger Grolly Animal Adventures series. And again, a 5 out of 5 star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. That's pretty much all we have to say about it. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and sign out, but we'll check you guys later. Bye.